Ava, how is it going?
Good. How are you?
Good, fantastic. Thank you so much for taking some time and talking to us today. It's been a while since I personally have seen you, and you've been in the Portland area. Actually, I was going through some photos, and I don't know if you can see this one,
Oh my gosh, I remember that day.
but we made you the Sweet and Psycho donuts.
That was really fun.
Yeah, and it was great to have you out there and perform in front of our listeners here in Portland. And it's great to now see you again. It's been oh my goodness, it's been almost 2 years, and especially with COVID, it's just it kind of seems like it's been really slow. But then if you think back, it seems like it's been a pretty horrible blur too.
Oh my God, I totally hear you. Well, thank you. I miss traveling. It's crazy. How,
Yeah. So I know you're doing a lot of big things, going to first off, your debut album finally has arrived, came out just like September 18th. So just less than a month ago, Heaven and Hell, which is fantastic. Something that I know a lot of fans have been waiting for. Like I said, almost 2 years, right? So it's been in the works for a while and now it is released.
yes, I came up with the title about a year ago, actually, on the way to the VMAs. And it was funny, it just hit me. I was like, oh my God, the title needs to be Heaven and Hell. It just makes sense. So Torn was the first addition to the album Purgatory, and then I started from there. But I had made a lot of songs already, so it wasn't too hard. And then in the beginning of quarantine, I added one last song, the 15th song, which is the first track, Heaven. It's the introductory track. So I'm just so grateful for all my fans.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's got to be some type of thought process when you guys were deciding on when to release this, because it's been a while. And then once COVID hit, you probably maybe like decided to put it on pause. I mean, was there a release date a long time ago for September of this year, or were you working on maybe last year or earlier this year before COVID hit?
Earlier this year, yeah, but then COVID hit, so we kind of pushed it down to September, which is fine. I think it was the right time. It didn't make sense to release it early in the year.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I know you're doing a lot of things even during COVID. You're shooting video, you're doing a lot of stuff on social media, which is fantastic to keep your fans interactive with you. I see you're doing something with like Pepsi and Trilla.
hmm
Can you tell us that, or is that a total secret? Because I know a lot of people are speculating. What I've read some threads, people like, oh my goodness, is she gonna perform at the next year's Super Bowl because of Pepsi halftime show, or
Oh
what is
my
she gonna? Are they gonna? Is she the new spokesperson? Are they gonna put her face on the can like they did with Beyonce and Britney? And I've been reading all this stuff, so a lot
That's
of
crazy.
minds.
Well, really exciting stuff is coming. It's coming very soon. I'm actually going in the editing booth today, so I'm just, it's fun. It happened randomly, and I'm really excited for people to see what we did. It was fun.
Nice. Well, we'll definitely keep you posted and all of your fans here in
Thank
Portland. Obviously, make sure you follow Ava on social media. She's always posting amazing pictures and videos. Also, I saw last week you were on the Today Show and you talked about your new album, obviously, Heaven and Hell. Also, you were talking about how you almost quit music forever. Is that right? Before you really started, you were already kind of thinking of quitting.
Yeah, because I had been doing it since I was 8 years old, and
Yeah.
it was over 10 years at the time. I had moved to California when I was 13 and a half, 14 with my mom. And so it was like this long journey for so long that people don't know and haven't seen. And so, but I went through it. So, I had already tried so many things. So before Sweet But Psycho came out, I remember the night it came out, I was like, if this doesn't work, then maybe it's just not meant for me because I've been trying for over 10 years. So when Sweet But Psycho did what it did, I was like, okay, this is cool. This is cool. I was like, okay, maybe this is meant for me because, I felt it in my veins, but when you hear no so many times,
Yeah.
it can hurt you.
Yeah, definitely. You also, on top of being on the Today Show, you also performed last Friday on the Vote Ready Festival, right? We interviewed some of your label mates, Why Don't We, last week, and they're talking about it, and you were one of the performers. How did that go? And, anything you want to say to your fans watching right now about voting this election year?
Well, voting is a duty as an American, so I think it's super important to vote and really use your voice and talk to your friends and family if someone's not registered to vote or not voting. I mean, you should really talk to them and tell them why it's important. Every election is important, but especially this election.
Yeah, definitely. I also see here that, coming up in next month, you're nominated for a couple awards at the People's Choice Awards on Sunday, November 15th, which is pretty exciting for New Artist of the Year. Long time coming, and also for soundtrack song, right?
Yes, I'm so excited. I mean, it's People's Choice is like so cool to me. I don't know why. It's just so cool. So I'm very honored.
Now, the soundtrack song of the year is something that you did for the cartoon, the Scoob movie, right?
Maui. Yes, I shot that video in my living room, and the director was on Zoom because no one could come.
Yeah.
So it was a very rare, different experience.
Yeah, definitely. That was like one of the first movies of the pandemic that had to not get nationwide or worldwide release in the theaters. It had to go straight to video on demand, which was obviously different, So I'm sure you didn't do a lot of media press tour or red carpet. You didn't get to go to that type of stuff too.
No, it was like, yeah, this whole year has been crazy.
So speaking of the year, I'm sure a lot of fans are wondering if they haven't been following your social media on a daily occurrence, that they've got to be wondering, like, what are some things that you've picked up, maybe some new hobbies that you've picked up since quarantine?
Well, I've just been trying to stay active, but now I can't even continue staying active because I messed up my knee. So I'm over here like trying to recover. I might have to have surgery. So it's like, so this whole thing, it's like me trying to stay active and meditate. I just messed myself up even more.
Oh,
But
man.
I guess that's 2020 for you. You don't know what's going to happen.
That's right. One thing bad after another. What about something besides touring? Because I'm sure that's the main thing you're looking forward to and seeing your fans. Like, what's something on a personal level that you're looking forward to after quarantine, after maybe there's a vaccine?
World tour.
World tour.
I cannot wait. I wanna go perform all these songs for my fans, and I wanna feel their energy.
I know a lot of artists have kind of rescheduled their shows from this year to next year. Are you guys already thinking of some dates for maybe a US tour or a world tour? Are you guys working on that for 2021, or is it something that is still, you don't know, so you're just going to wait to see what happens in the coming months?
Hopefully, I don't know, next summer. I don't know. I have no answers for you.
I know.
The moment I know, I will leave.
Okay. Fantastic. I'm looking forward to that. Well, thank you so much for talking to us, Ava. It was a great pleasure as always. It was great seeing you again after these 2 years. Hopefully it won't be another 2 years since.
No, I know. Hopefully next year, and stay safe and healthy and happy. And, we're going to make it through.
Yes, definitely. And don't forget, November 3rd, Election Day. Go out, register to vote, and vote. Check out her debut album, Heaven and Hell, Ava Max. It is available now. And thank you so much for talking to us, Ava.
Thank you again for all the support. Seriously, I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're quite welcome. Thank you.